freedom, oh, freedom, oh, freedom over me. And before I'll be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom. Freedom. Oh.
The beginning.
Now we've marched together and we've come together in this place. But it's now time for action. It is time for us to do something. It is time now for us to strike a blow against white supremacy here in the city of Philadelphia.
Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose street? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose city? Our streets.
When they talked about steal away and saying, you know, I ain't got long to stay here, they knew their life was going to be short because it was a horrific life. So they're talking about leaving this earth and going to find freedom in heaven with their Savior. But also, it was Nat Turner's Alert song. So they were saying, I'm going to make a way to be liberated here.
Do you want a joy this world can give? Do you want a peace your spirit can fill? When you are burdened, crying out for help, when your days are filled with fear and doubt.
The idea behind Live Free was to address the issue of urban gun violence as well as mass incarceration. It shows up in both of those ways. Ideally, the idea is to keep people alive and to keep people free. The metric for success across the board is to reduce the number of people in incarceration spaces, as well as reduce the number of police-involved shootings and increase police accountability. The way that we're doing that here in Philadelphia is by ending cash bail, as well as addressing the violence that we have seen exacted against David Thomas Jones and other folks who are suffering at the hands of police brutality.
With power is the community aspect of it. In the current political climate, it can get very lonely and isolated watching the news or reading the news by yourself and feeling like you might be the only one that feels like you want to make a difference and make a change. And then you come to a power meeting and you see a room full of people that share your ideals and are willing to put in the effort to make the changes that you also want to make in our country.
I love working. In our schools, we have future doctors, we have future lawyers, we have future cops, we have future paramedics. Our future is sitting in them classrooms. And because I want a great future, I am passionate to make sure that our children receive a great education so our future can be great.
And all of Quakers and just all of these people who we've been told don't belong together, whether you're too rich or you're white or you're poor or you're black or you're you're young. All of the reasons why we shouldn't be able to work together are here, working together to really change that narrative of making Philadelphia great, which I think is the point. It's kind of the dream of Philadelphia, is to be able to embrace those kind of diversity and really make it into something amazing. And that's what power is.